Hello everybody, I'm Tony Hammett, Director of the Scripps Institution of Oceanography at the University of California, San Diego.
Hi, I'm Bob Marshall. I'm the founder and CEO of Earth Networks.
And we're here today to talk about the announcement of a new greenhouse gas network. This network is going to measure the amount of industrial pollution that we make in the course of our normal industrial activities, but do it at a regional level.
Climate science is clearly one of the biggest issues that we face as humankind, and our mission at Earth Networks is to empower society with environmental intelligence. And our strategy behind that is to fundamentally measure the atmosphere with the latest sensors and technologies.
So for the last 53 years, we at Scripps have been measuring the amount of carbon dioxide in the planetary atmosphere. So that's an average value. That's a value from all the CO2 that's emitted in all the countries and spreads in a couple of months or years around the planet. So the announcement today is a different kind of network, a network that's going to have many more locations around the globe, at first heavily in the United States, but eventually all the way around the planet. And we're going to be able to measure greenhouse gas pollution on a regional basis.
Now, working with Scripps, we are going to deploy the world's most comprehensive greenhouse gas network. First and foremost, that network is going to provide a foundation to improve climate science. For communities that are interested in enacting climate policy and reducing greenhouse gas emissions, this network is going to provide a fundamental foundation for the independent measurement, reporting, and verification of those emissions.
So there are two components for this network to be useful. Obviously, our communities have to have faith that the measurements are correct. That's what Scripps brings to this collaboration. We've been measuring these gases for 53 years and take a great deal of trouble to make sure they're correct, and of course to get our information out to the community and to policymakers so that they can be sure that they have reliable data. The second part, of course, is to have a big enough network, and that's where our collaboration with Earth Networks comes in. We alone as an institution do not have the network capability all the way around the United States and the world. We have a couple of very fancy machines that measure all the greenhouse gases, but we've come together with Earth Networks to make a different kind of network. And from our side, this network is going to allow us to collect a lot more data from around the United States and around the world, and so we'll be able to refine our scientific studies of where the pollution is coming from, how it's moving around our atmosphere, how it's blowing from one community to another and on to the next community. So this much more dense network is going to be able to really increase our scientific understanding. So let me congratulate Earth Networks for seizing and understanding this business opportunity. Probably in another decade we might have been able to convince our governments to set up this network. But here's an example of something that taxpayers don't have to pay for because Earth Networks has realized the business opportunity, and we're very pleased to be working with them.